Welcome to the highlights of the third match in the Carlton United one-day series. This is the first time Pakistan have appeared in this series. They've been playing against New Zealand over in Pakistan, and here they are now meeting the Australians at the Adelaide Oval. These are the two teams nominated to take part in the game. The Australians have Jason Gillespie, the local boy, as 12th man. There's Taylor, Mark Waugh, Ponting. Steve Waugh's back in the side after injury. Then Blewett, Bevan, Healy, Moody, Rifle, Warren and McGrath. Now, Pakistan, they've lost Syed Anwar because of the cramps he sustained in the game against the Academy the other day. So it's Amir Sohail and Zahur Elahi to open the innings. Then Ijaz Ahmed, Inzamam, Mohammad Wazim, he's new to Australian audiences, Moen Khan, Wazim Akram, Shahid Afridi, Saqlain Mushtaq, Mushtaq Ahmed, Waqar Yunus and Shahid Nazir is the 12th man. Great conditions, a beautiful pitch, fast outfield, not a cloud in the sky and a temperature of around about 28-29 degrees promised. We join it with the first ball of the day, and your commentators are Bill Laurie and Ian Chappell.
And that's going to be 4 runs, a very positive start. Whipped it away over square leg, beautifully timed. And good morning, Ian Chappell.
Good morning, Bill, and hello to all of our viewers. Good start there for Amir Sohail. He's been out of the Pakistan side for a while. He's come back for this tour, and with his partner, his main partner, missing, Syed Anwar, he's played a very similar shot to what we see from Syed Anwar. Normally, you look upon Sohail as being very strong through the offside.
Already a good atmosphere as Rifle takes up the attack. He's bowling to the left-handed Sohail. The 2 slips are going to point very square. Almost level with the gully there, man on point. Oh, what a cracking shot. Rifle adjusted but come in too short, and that's beautifully played. You won't see a better shot than that today.
Paul Rifle, the adjustment that he made, he went wide on the crease to deliver that one, just to see if he could not bowl and no ball. And by doing that, he gave Amir Sohail a bit of width. That was it. Bang. That's the way he plays. He loves to play through that square area on the offside. He'll hit plenty of boundaries in that area if he makes a big score.
Goes fine. They should get 2. It's a very expensive over from Paul Rifle. A very good start by Pakistan. They are a very confident, informed team. Almost caught. Half volley to Mark Waugh. Picked it up beautifully. Just trying to glide that through the gap.
He almost glided it straight into the hands of Mark Waugh. Very good pickup on the bounce. Mark Waugh always seems to get them in the middle of the hands. Doesn't matter how awkward the bounce is. He will always seem to go right into the middle of the hands.
Three maidens on the trot. Excellent bowling at the Adelaide Oval. No wicket for 15. Zahur Elahi yet the score. He's only faced 8 deliveries. It's on strike to Paul Rifle. It's a way to get off the mark. It's well timed over mid-off. It's a long boundary, but it should make it. It's well struck.
Gee, that's a lovely shot. The ball certainly wasn't a half volley. He hit it on the rise, and it came right off the middle of the bat. Cleared mid-off by a long way. You see there, it's landed well outside the circle. Had no trouble at all going to the boundary, and it really was just a flick of the wrist. Lovely shot.
Out, dropped! Oh, straight to him. Michael Bevan drops the sitter really at this level. The white ball was well struck, but it went straight to him, about waist high, and he put it down.
I think you'll find that Michael Bevan had his fingers pointing up when he went to take the catch, and when they're hit pretty firmly, sometimes because you've only got the fingers behind the ball, they just burst straight through. and that could well be what happened on that occasion. See that Paul Rifle is not happy after his problems in the first over. Wicket would have been just what he needed.
McGrath continues. That's 4 more. This is great to see. They're finding the meat of the bat, hitting the ball in the air occasionally, but playing good shots to the poor balls.
Yes, the whole approach to batting has been positive from Pakistan. There's an intent there. So the bowler knows that if he makes a mistake, there's a chance he'll get punished. And when the opportunities aren't there for boundaries, they are looking for the singles. So it's been very good, positive cricket. We've seen some excellent bowling from McGrath. So it's been a good opening to this match.
In the air 4. He's smashed that one. That was beautifully timed to the fence. Well, I tell you what, he goes onto the front foot, and if it's short outside off stump, it's a take that shot.
He does rock onto that front foot quite early, but he gets back very quickly. Look at that change of weight back to the right foot, and he hits it very hard indeed. There are 2 men pretty much in that position for the cut shot, but he still managed to find the gap between them. It's the first time that I've seen Paul Rifle really running as hard as this season, striving for extra pace. Usually he's quite content to just bowl within himself and put the ball in the right spot, but he's looking for extra pace this season.
That's well run. Or was it? No, it might not have been. That's out. So much for my judgment. Well, he seemed to have it covered. It's a very quick call, but that was a direct hit. Now the question is, did he get his bat down? How far was he out? The umpire didn't even bother asking for a replay. Well, they've run so well together, and all of a sudden, this is what makes great one-day sides. They latch onto the opportunities. The Australians are doing very well. Watch this again.
I think this was bad running by Zahouri. Not really bad running, but I think the placement of the bat. He had the bat in the air for too long instead of trying to ground it. And he's short.
Well, it's unbelievable. He stopped halfway down the pitch. Well, we'll have to come back in a little while and have another look at that. Zahoor Ilahi, run out for 21. Ponting picked it up, and he hit the stumps direct. 1 for 39. Mohammad Wazim is being sent out at first drop. He's just 18 years of age. Really early days for him. It's only his second match. Correct, he's 19 years of age. Whoops, and that hit the real bottom of the bat, but he's got it away. He's obviously really got stuck into it. It's running down to the straight boundary. They surely should run 4 here. Glenn McGrath's the guy they'd want to have the ball in his hand because he's got a strong arm, although he's using the relay format as well. Comfortably run 4.
Still to come for Pakistan, Ijaz Ahmed, who made 100 against the Australians when he flew out from Pakistan last year to join the team. Inzamam ul Haq. Don't believe it. Extraordinary stroke. Even more extraordinary miss from one of the better fielders around.
Never easy off your own bowling. Not that I'd really know. That's what they tell me. But a big man, Tom Moody, he got to it quite easily, but I think he got too far in the end.
That's a beauty. He has latched onto that and given it plenty on the short boundary way over towards the Victor Richardson gates. That's a lovely shot for 6.
Makes that drop catch a bit more important now. And Tom Moody won't be at all pleased with that, but the last thing he'll try and do is to bowl him another short one.
Around the wicket for Tom Moody now for the left-hander. Oh, gee, that's a good shot. It's on the longest parts of the ground, and the man out on the boundary had no chance. Brilliantly played.
Well, Tom Moody has gone around the wicket, and Sohail has greeted him with probably the shot of the morning.
Shane Warne to bowl.
Well, that's well hit. And just hitting the base of the fence on the full.
And there is a man out on the boundary in that region, but not close enough. Then McGrath is the man that's out there. He has been brought a bit squarer now. He was a bit straight before.
Then McGrath patrolling the mid-wicket boundary and unable to get to that one. That was timed extremely well. I think the look of surprise, the previous shot, when Shane Warne looked surprised, I think he thought that Glenn McGrath was a bit squarer and he thought that he had a chance of getting a catch. He got a surprise when Glenn McGrath was not in that position. And there's 50 for Amir Sahel.
That's a good 50 from Amir Sahel.
Now it's going to be Tom Moody from the Cathedral end. Amir Sahel taking strike.
There's the 100 up in the 25th over. It's pretty good position when you think that they've got strikers like Inzamam Al-Haq and Wasim Akram, the skipper, still to come. 10 overs, none for 38 for Tom Moody. He's been replaced by Glenn McGrath, who bowled a very good spell, his opening spell from the Cathedral end.
Australia certainly need a wicket or two at this stage, so Glenn McGrath is the right man to be brought into the attack.
That's a nice shot. Glenn McGrath has had a bit of a welcome to the crease on both occasions. His first delivery of the game was hit for 4. First delivery of the new spell going for 3. That was a lovely on drive. And the throw, I think, has hit Amir Sahel. He's in a bit of strife. It's hit him in the breadbasket.
Was a relay. Steve Waugh was the man who threw it in first, and then this. Nobody was paying too much attention. Straight into this midsection.
What Pakistan need now is some boundaries. Got wickets in hand, very good partnership, getting towards 100. 98-run partnership at the moment. He's out. No, he's not. I thought that was going back onto the stumps there. He's kicking the ball away. They were charging down for the run.
There's a little sense of urgency creeping into things here, and obviously that's going to be the order of the day from here on in. Let's have a look at it. Down she goes. It just kicks past his leg, and then he kept it under control, just flicked it away.
That's a good shot. That's beautifully played over the man at mid-wicket. It's going towards the long boundary. That's a great shot. It brings up the 100 partnership. That was a nice shot over the infield. Beautifully timed. And a good match in progress. 141 for 1. Pakistan after winning the toss. Bevan continues. Should be out. Up in the air. Hill will get this. That's the breakthrough Australia needed. And Bevan does the job.
Yes, it's gone straight up in the air. That's a good wicket from Australia's point of view. Amir Sahel obviously getting a little impatient there. Wanted to step up that run rate a little bit. Went for the big one. And it ended up going straight up in the air. It's just outside off stump. He tried to sweep it away on the onside. Healy doesn't drop simple chances like that one. So Amir Sahel, good knock by him. On his way back to the pavilion now. 67 off 95 balls. It's 2 for 141.
He just armoured with an excellent strike rate at almost 80. An average of 30 comes in at a good time for Pakistan. It was the second wicket for 141. An experienced campaigner with a very good technique and a sweet time of the ball. There's a single to Ejaz. Well, this is a good over. That's a very good delivery once again. This is the batsman that's set on 44. Wasn't beaten neck and crop then.
Yes, that's the wrong one from round the wicket. Watch the spin here. There it goes again. And you can see just spinning out a little bit. He's worrying them all right.
Catches a cry. There's out, I think. He's got him. That's a very good over. Beautifully bowled and a very good catch by Captain Taylor. All of a sudden, a big swing here at the Adelaide Oval.
Yes, very good bowling, and that really was a good delivery too. He's worried them out there, and that one did spoon up in the air. It looked to me as it was a little bit of pad, then bat, and then just spooned up in the end. Good catch as well. Just watch it here. Pad, bat, up the air, and nicely taken. Inches above the ground. And that really was a good catch. So Mohammed Wasim, caught by Taylor off the bowling of Bevan for 44.
As Inzamam al-Haq, man who can really strike the ball. Good strike rate again. That's one thing with these Pakistani batsmen. They're all in the 70s, the top order. He's got a good average of 38.39. You see there the run rate's been reasonably consistent, some blank overs, but all in all, a pretty good graph.
The other good thing at the moment about Pakistan cricket, it seems pretty settled. That brings up the 150. So this really is brilliant bowling. This is, I would say, as well as I've seen Bevan bowl ever.
He pulls him, and the man doesn't pick it up. It's a good shot. He's only about 6 metres from that man at mid-wicket. Superbly timed.
He plays that shot superbly, and this was very well timed. You can see he didn't try and rush his shot. He just leant back. It was a bit short. Wasn't a very good delivery, this one. Went the other way, and that really was well played. There's a man back there, and he couldn't quite get across.
That one was well placed. It found the gap. Not too many occasions they have been able to hit Bevan over the top.
The fact that Bevan is coming around is a mark of increased confidence. Nothing wrong with that delivery, but it was a beautiful stroke, deliberately lofted away over extra cover.
And that's out. Greg blew it again, the man with the golden arm. He has done it so many times for Australia. Struck when Pakistan were looking to accelerate. Mark Taylor, the man taking the catch.
Sharp chance too. There's nothing easy about it. It was just slightly sliding away from Taylor with the spin on the ball. He's rolled his wrists on it there. Taylor has taken it pretty much straight to him, but it was very, very sharp. Good wicket for the Australians, 4 for 170.
Wasim Akram, the Pakistan captain, is the man coming to the crease. Well, if they needed someone to accelerate the scoring rate, certainly this is the man. Shane Warne to continue from the river end. That's gone a long way. Hitting on the full again. Very powerful man, Wasim Akram.
This is the time Pakistan have to get cracking. Two good stroke players, and it's a right-hand, left-hand combination, so it will be slightly upsetting for the bowlers. They'll have to change their line and length all the time. Wonderful timer of the ball, Wasim Akram.
Gone by a long way. Exchanging pleasantries. A long way there, looking to hit over the top, not quite making it. And Shane Warne just telling him the time of the day.
I've got a feeling that Wasim Akram, as he went on his way to the pavilion, was having a long, hard look at the umpire to say, what about the wide? Long, 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 hard look. And it's 5 for 191.
Moin Khan, not a bad strike rate as well. Moin Khan, the new batsman. Shane Warne into his 8th over. That's gone a long way. Just falling short of the boundary. At a wideish long on.
It was fiercely hit.
He's got him. He's hit that one straight to short extra cover, and that's the end of that. Blewett doesn't drop those. Well, that's a big blow for Pakistan. Inzamam al-Haq was going pretty well. He's a very strong boy, and he smashed that one away on the offside, but unfortunately it went straight to Greg Blewett. And so that's the end of him.
Well, he just gave himself a bit of room. That ball was pitched well up into the block hole, and he was trying to get it to the gap. He didn't find the gap. He found Greg Blewett, and as Tony said, Bluey doesn't drop those too often. So that's the end of a pretty good innings from Inzamam, out for 34 off 43 balls, 6 for 205.
So there he is, Shahid Afridi, the fastest 100 in one-day internationals, and a big challenge for him here today. And their run rate at the moment 4.37. They'll be hoping that he gets a few big blows away. So Mohan Khan still on strike.
Well, it's a good story about him there too, because he's just been stumped. Was that Mohan? Yeah, good piece of bowling from Shane Warne, but Mohan had to go for the runs. He had to try and get it over cover. That was the line he was trying to hit, just lift his head, and Healy just doesn't miss those.
Yes, gave it a bit of room, it spun, and that was the end of him. He was way down the pitch and stranded, so nicely taken by Healy. That's the end of Mohan Khan. Another stumping to Healy. So Mohan Khan out for 7, and it's 7 for 213. Shakleen Mushtaq, just 20 years of age, average of 9.56, and a pretty low strike rate as well, so we won't expect all that much from him. He'll probably be looking to nudge ones for his partner down the other end. Glenn McGrath. That's in the air, and this should be out. Be caught down at point, no trouble at all. Shane Warne's down there. That was spooned up in the air, went down towards the short boundary. Was never going to go all the way. Glenn McGrath, the bowler. And so Afridi out.
Well, he was doing the right thing. A bit of width there, and perhaps he just got a bit far away from it, Afridi. Had he stood his ground, he might have really been able to lace that one through the covers. But instead, he spooned it. And Shane Warne, ex-Australian rules footballer, caught it with ease. 8 for 220 in the 49th.
So Waqar Younis is the new batsman. He's 25 years of age. He seems to have been around for so long. 146 matches. Well, that's gone in the air, and it's going to come down in the hands, the very safe hands of Mark Waugh. Well, he just trotted out towards that one, made it look so easy. So that one really just pitching around about off stump, I reckon. It was an orthodox leg spinner. Tried to smash it away to that short boundary. He succeeded only in hitting it in the air. And, well, you just can't do that to Mark Waugh.
Well, when this ball was up there, it looked for all money that Greg Blewett was going to come off the fence and catch it, until, of course, he saw Mark Waugh. And as good a fieldsman Greg Blewett might be, Mark Waugh was always going to catch it. Yeah, he's a fine, fine fieldsman. The balance of the man is fantastic, whether it be fielding in close to the bat or in the outfield. Not that he fields much in the outfield these days. He's just a wonderful, wonderful fieldsman, and you can't hit him near him.
Bowled him. Well, that is a flipper. It was dead straight as well. And what's more, it's the end of the inning. So the Pakistanis having to really go for it at the end. That's understandable. And Shane Warne sneaking in with a few wickets at the end here. So he ends up with figures of 4 for 52 of 9.5 overs, and with just one ball to go, the Pakistanis are bowled out. And this was the delivery. Pitched middle and off, hit middle, and it was a flipper. Have a look at it come out of his hand.
Yes, it's the perfect flipper, just catching the pad. Would have been out LBW for sure, but the umpire didn't have to make a decision. It went onto the stumps, and he uses this flipper very, very well.
That was a great performance from the Australians. It looked as though Pakistan were getting away from them at one stage, and they fought back well. And this is the way the card looked at the end from 49.5 overs. 223, Amir Sohail 67, Zahir Lahi 21, Mohammad Wazim 44, Ijaz Ahmed 18 and Inzamam 34, and that's the end of it. All the others are low scores, and it was a very good performance from the fieldsmen, and they were well backed up by the bowlers. These are the bowling figures. McGrath did a good job again, 2 for 45. Warne 4 for 52. Bevan 2 for 32, bowled very well once again, and so did Blewett. 5 overs, no maiden, and 1 for 19. And a look at that graph shows just why the Australians did well, and what a brilliant captaincy performance it was from Mark Taylor. He loves attacking, he keeps all the pressure on the batsman, and all those wickets towards the end meant that the run rate was going to drop and drop and drop until it finished up. And this is the challenge for the Australians now, 224, 50 overs remaining, and the run rate required only 4.48. That might sound a lot, but it could have been round about 5.3 or 5.4. So it's not an easy task still for the Australians, but we're in for a very, very good contest.
314 wickets to Wazim Akram.
Once again, good timing from Mark Waugh. That raced away from the fieldsman.
It's a very lush outfield, but very fast. Green, but fast. And that was perfectly timed again. In the air for quite some time. Lots of times people set fields to Mark Waugh on the onside, thinking that with those lofted on drives, there's a chance of getting him out caught. But he keeps on invading the field.
And dropped. Afridi in that spot at backward square leg, and Waqar has immediately looked around to his captain. He's not a happy man.
Similar chance to the one that Australia put down quite early when the Pakistanis were batting. Similar sort of shot, a bit higher than where it got to Michael Bevan, but at this level those should be taken.
See there that Pakistan got away to a quick start in the first couple of overs. Then there were a couple of maidens. Australia started slowly, but then there's 2 boundaries in the 1 over from Mark Waugh, livened things up a little. A lovely shot again. His form has been slowly coming this season, Mark Waugh. You get the feeling that it's right back to its best here now at the Adelaide Oval.
There is a man at that short mid-wicket position, placed there, sort of dual role, I would think, to catch the ball if it's played in the air in that direction, and also to prevent the single. But that one shot past him without him having a chance. Much shorter boundary square here at Adelaide. You chase in vain.
Oh, and he's got him. Inside edge, onto off stump. So the bowler strikes back.
Lots of pace here from Waqar Younis. He does get the ball to come back into the right-hander, and that's exactly what happened here. Just enough to hit the inside edge and onto the off stump. He enjoyed that. Australia are 1 down. It's 1 for 39.
Ricky Ponting batting at number 3 for Australia.
Mushtaq comes into the attack from the city end. The leg spinner with a tremendous record of weight. An attacking bowler, a good leg break and wrong'un.
It's well played, and he's beaten the mid-on fieldsman. That's a very good shot. Just drifted in a little bit, that delivery. And, they'll be looking for 4 here again. Will they come back? I don't think so. This time it's going to be up to Taylor. Yes, he's coming. No, he's not. And there's a little mix-up here. Oh, and I tell you what, that was pretty close. Well, he doesn't want to replay. It looked for a second as if he was gone, but I think he was probably right. He just managed to get home in time. Oh, he's dropped that as well. Well, Inzamam at mid-wicket there, putting that one down. Well, they're not doing themselves any favours in the field. Saqlain Mushtaq. He's going to continue with the score on 1 for 75. There's the comparison after 17 overs. And he's got him, yes, caught behind. That's well bowled by Saqlain. Way outside off stump. He's gone for the big drive there, and Taylor hasn't bothered to even glance at the umpire. Big nick through to the keeper. Nicely taken. And that is the end of Mark Taylor. Caught behind for 28.
He's turned the ball just a little bit, just enough to find the edge. And he's bowled well. Had one little spell early on where he spun the ball to both right and left hand, and now he's picked up Taylor's wicket, and the Australians 2 for 76.
So Stephen Waugh back in the side as the new batsman. Saqlain's had an amazing year in one-day internationals in the 1996 calendar year. Back for the second. Oh, that's got to be out. Yes, he's got to be out. He's asking for the replay. Don't worry about it. That's gone. That's a great throw. Those direct hits, they are dynamite in this form of cricket. Waqar the man, and I reckon that's out. Well, he's hanging around out there, but I know the batsman down that end has got that nasty feeling. Let's have another look at it.
He's got a wonderful throwing arm, Waqar Younis, and he's done Ricky Ponting by, a good 18 inches. Very, very good throw. Ponting is on his way. That's brilliant cricket. Now Pakistan are posing a problem. But the Australians not on the run, but just a bit of a troublesome time for them. 3 for 81.
Well, Greg Blewett's just arrived at the crease, and I can tell you that he's received a huge ovation from this crowd. And it's going to be Mushtaq to continue.
Silly point. 2 backward points for the leg spinner. Square or late cut. That's well played. Used his feet, got to the pitch of the ball. Superb off drive. That go for 4. That breaks the shackles for Blewett.
That brings up the 100 for Australia. Lovely use of the feet there from Greg Blewett. And if he can use the feet that well, perhaps that'll bring about a big lift in his confidence against Mushtaq, because it was excellent use of the feet there, coming down to meet that one on the half volley.
23 overs remaining, 119 needed. 7 wickets in hand, the key there for Australia. Good batting order. Steve Waugh judges that single beautifully. Faridi pushing through his leg spinners.
Once again, Pakistan just dragging that run rate back after Australia looked as though they were cruising.
It's got to be close. Bowled him. Wow, they were shouting, I thought, for LBW, and once again, Blewett knocked over by a leg spinner. That looked like a top spinner. It was very, very quick. That's a big breakthrough.
Top spinner, I reckon that was fast medium. That was a very quick one. I had heard that he's got a good, quicker delivery, and not only was it quick, but it swung in a little bit as well. Greg Blewett just was absolutely miffed by that one. He looked back to see what the hell had hit him. It's 4 for 106.
Michael Bevan comes out. An interesting stage as the young spinner gets through Greg Blewett with a ball that swung late. It really was a good delivery. It was quickish, and Blewett bowled all ends up. I think this would have knocked over quite a few batsmen. It's a ripper. Yep. Michael Bevan on strike. The ringer fieldsman, there's not a slip in. It's well played. Bevan off the mark. So spin putting Pakistan right into this game. It's 4 for 108.
Afridi continuing. Oh, it's got through them. That'll go almost all the way. Back for the 4th. Easily. That's good running. Once again, Mushtaq Ahmed is going to be given the ball.
Steve Waugh likes to do that every now and again, just to let the bowler know he's not going to be dominated. This time, he's put it right out of the ground. I think it'll come back with bus tickets on it. It's been for a few sections. There's 50 for Steve Waugh. So it's going to be Wasim Akram, number 66, on at the river end. Well, he's done immediately what he's got to do. He's got rid of Michael Bevan, and as he does so often, Wasim Akram hitting the stumps.
Well, that's why he has over 300 wickets in both forms of the game, Wasim Akram. Very accurate. Bowls in line with the stumps. The theory is, if you miss, I hit. Perfect example there. A bit of movement in towards the left-hander, but always on the stumps. It's 5 down for 174.
Tom Moody, the new batsman.
Full house, and Steve Waugh doing a great job for Mark Taylor and his team. 32 runs off 30 required. It's in the air, catch it, he's taken the head off it, long off, should catch this. He catches it easily, and the young man picks up. Steve Waugh first delivery, and all of a sudden it's a real game again. Waugh trying to hit down the ground, maybe it held up and turned, and that's a great breakthrough.
Certainly is. Just didn't get it in the right spot. Sackland bowled beautifully early on, and that one had a little bit more flight than was normally the case. Steve Waugh was short of it, probably a good half yard short. went for the big one down the ground, and it was taken in perfect safety out there. It was him, the man taking the catch. Saqlain Mushtaq, the bowler, 6 for 192. What a game it is now.
In Healy, the new batsman for non-strikers end.
This is one of the overs for Saqlain. 2 more to be bowled at that end, then 2 at the City end.
Oh, it's good effort. Appeal for the stumpy. He's going to ask for the video. Square legs asking for the stumpy. Moody was drawn forward. A brilliant piece of work by Mohan Khan, but whether he was out remains to be seen.
There's a lot of congratulations going on there. It's a question of whether he dragged onto the line, and if he did, whether or not he got back.
He's in the air. I think he's gone. It's a very testy one for Steve Davis, but I don't think the foot was down when the bars were taken off.
Hello, Bill. Well, that gap you saw has been seen by the umpire as well, and Tom Moody is gone. Well, Saqlain Mushtaq, 2 wickets in the over where he's brought back by Wasim Akram at the Cathedral end. No wonder the Pakistan players are clapping one another on the back and cheering. This is brilliant stuff.
Brilliant work by the wicketkeeper as well, because it went between the gate. There it is. He tried to play outside and he had him off in a flash, and he didn't get it down, Tom, but he was drawn forward. He went back, but not down. Excellent piece of work there from the cameraman. It's 7 for 194. And it's a real pressure situation at the Adelaide Oval. Paul Rifle with a strike rate of 72.8 comes in against Saqlain, who has 3 for 18 in his 8th over. He's bowling superbly here today, this young 20-year-old off-spinner. Stephen Waugh and Tom Moody in this over. 2 balls remaining for Rifle. Rifle, a good player of pace, not quite so good against spin. He'll be looking for a single here to give Healy as much strike as possible. 30 runs off 26. Now the wickets are drifting away. 3 in hand for Australia. He's got it past him. They look for 2. Rifle coming back, and the throw is good. It'll be close. Getting close. Follow. He's gone. He's gone. What an over. 3 wickets in the 1 over. Good outfielding. Good throw. Rifle struggling, and Pakistan in with a big chance.
That was always going to be a dangerous second. Powerful arm down there on the boundary. And that is brilliant cricket. What an over. A beautifully flighted delivery to get rid of Steve Waugh. A wonderful stumping, and now a brilliant piece of picking up and throwing in the one action. And no need even for the spare umpire.
Brilliant cricket by Pakistan. Under pressure, this young off-spinner's brought him right back into this match. When it looked all over with Steve Waugh in control. Rifle run out for 1, going back for the second. It's 8 for 195. Warren's a good hitter. He's got an excellent strike rate. 6.4 required now. He goes for it. There's a man out there. It goes over, it goes over. He's getting under it. It's a big one. That's what was on. That's where he likes it. A magnificent 6 over mid-wicket. That's his shot. That's his strength.
What a shot, and what timing in every sense of the word. Just got it right off the meat of the bat. And for a moment, the fielder out there and the bowler would have thought it was going to be caught. The batsman might even have thought that.
If he'd been on the fence, Richie, very well worth. Caught it, just fell over. He was never quite back there. It was well wide of him to the right. But that's the way Warren goes. He wants to throw it up again because he'll go again. It's gone again. There's a man out there. He's going to catch this. Ijaz got him. Yes. Wow, what a finish this is. Good bowling. He threw it up. Warren went for it straight down the throat of Ijaz at backward square leg.
The lure of the 6 was too much. Shane Warne went for it. And Glenn McGrath, who might have been sitting quietly in the dressing room a moment or 2 ago, won't be so quiet now. His heart will be thumping because he's coming out to have the chance of winning this match. Ijaz, the man out there on the boundary. The short boundaries here at Adelaide are very tempting. They suck the batsman in. Warne was sucked in, and it's 9 for 211.
As Healy is joined by McGrath. Healy on strike. Saqlain comes in the crowd clapping. Healy swings his high ball. This has got to be out. The bowler, come on, catch it. Somebody cries, catch it. He does, and a big victory for Pakistan. That is a ripper. They've taken the 2 points and they deserved every one of them. A fine bowling performance by Saqlain. 5 for 29 at 20 years of age, a match winner.
That is a great win for Pakistan. Australia bowled out for 211, 12 runs the margin there. Top score Steve Waugh 57. He and Bevan put on 68 in that partnership, which looked as though it was going to be a match-winning one. Bevan made 30. And the bowling figures for Pakistan, a great performance from Saqlain Mushtaq there. He finished up with 5 for 29 in 8.5 overs, a match winner. Wasim Akram a wicket, Waqar Yunus won, and Shahid Afridi won also. And Saqlain Mushtaq was man of the match there. The points table in the Carlton United series: Australia 4, Pakistan 2, and the West Indies none. For the moment, from the Adelaide Oval, it's good night.